Hey everybody, it's the Real Estate Chicks joining you again from Barrington, Illinois. I'm Kathy Pincus with RE/MAX of Barrington.
And I'm Judy Gibbons with RE/MAX of Barrington.
And today, I have to say, I saw the most exciting news. Pink is the new green.
Oh, of course it is.
And I saw that through an Owens Corning, kind of putting insulation in your house, blowing in the insulation. And of course it's pink. And I thought,
why did they not make it purple?
you know, I think they had it right the first time.
Well, they probably did. I mean, I know. Not everything has to be purple, but...
Well, I know you think most things do.
Yeah. Oh,
so pink.
What a beautiful sweater you're wearing, Miss Pink.
Touche. Very good. So, but this is timely because until the end of the year, you're going to get a tax credit.
Love that.
Yeah, if you blow insulation up your attic, baby, and you're going to get a tax credit.
Excuse me?
Yes. Signed from Barack Obama himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any time in 2010, you can have, if you blow in insulation in your house, you do get a tax credit, and you can go online at the Owens Corning website or just Google insulation tax credit, and you'll see what the particulars are, but it's a really good program.
Yeah, and you know, if you're looking at your heating bills and you're going like this, where can we cut, you know, some of our bills? You can save up to 30% on your energy bills if you're insulated properly.
And you think that it helps, of course, in the winter, but it really helps in the summer too.
Yeah.
On your air conditioning bill, when that attic is hot and it's just not cooling off, and you know, heat rises, so all the heat in your house is going to the top floor, and the air conditioner doesn't know that it's all up there, so it just keeps running and running.
Yeah. So pink is the new green. Don't you forget that. I think.
Don't forget that.
Were you going to the tattoo parlor to get that tonight?
You know, that's a great idea. I can have that Pink Panther, the Owens Corning logo, here.
I wonder how much that cost them to get that Pink Panther.
I don't know.
That must be an interesting, like, contract.
I think that is.
I would
Business
find that.
101. We should investigate that.
Right.
Now was there a particular storm that was involving insulation in your lifetime?
Well, this is an interesting story. Thanks for asking.
We've only got 12 hours, so you go right ahead.
As a lot of my good friends know, and you do, is when I was younger, my house was destroyed by a tornado. And I was,
so sad.
It really was, but I'll tell you, that's got my head screwed on right.
You really have got some life experiences. I got to tell you, you know.
Oh, my dad saved our lives. He saw a funnel cloud coming to our house. He was at his friend's, and long story short, we lost everything. Truck drivers got it to us first. They were in the gully. They got it. We walked up 10 stairs to Sky, and I'm one of 5 kids. And let this be a lesson too. If anything happens in your family, do not split your family apart and send them to other people. That has scarred me for life. But in the meantime...
But other than that, she's really fun.
Other than that, we all went out to dinner, and of course, a couple days later, I'm going to see my family again. And my mom had to find us some clothes. So she found some, like, just hanging on, like, a pillar or the stairs or outside. She says, well, this looks good. She shook it like this. I've got the pants out and we're out to dinner. And I'm like this. Itching. It was all full of insulation. So you know.
My gosh.
And then there was a nail this long in my pants. Was my mom trying to tell me something? I don't know. I don't think so, but it was... So not only itching, I pulled this nail out, and I was just don't touch insulation with your bare hands.
Do not. Oh, it is. Or with your other parts.
Yeah, and wear glasses, or let a professional do it.
Right.
I think that's
all for the. Don't shake it out and give it to your daughter. That's not so what to do.
I know. But I survived.
Your little heart. You know what? It all becomes a clearer picture as we go on with all of our videos. It just,
it does.
There are reasons why. I always say to my family, there are reasons why, and you know what?
Yeah.
We are learning it all.
Yeah. That's true.
So Evernook.com is our sponsor, and we love everything they do. You need to go to Evernook.com.
Oh, and we had this little
Oh.
fun thing, right? Party topics.
Party topics.
And this is for an anniversary. How cute. We could have done this for your party.
Yeah.
30 scatter cards and matching confetti. But I like some of the questions like, what's the best way to keep the romance alive?
Well, you know, I'd have to say you'd have to shoot me after I said it. But no, we always had date night.
Uh-huh.
And that, I think, is absolutely the most important thing. We always have Friday night was our date night.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
That is good.
For 26 years.
And it might switch dates, but it was always date night.
Right. You're right. Sometimes it was Wednesday, sometimes it was...
Oh, no, I meant the date. A date.
Oh, right.
The person. Right. I know.
No,
that's okay.
no.
We'll explain that later.
Yeah.
How about this one? Do you prefer flowers or a card for your anniversary?
Must I make a choice?
I'm like, I think that's both
No,
and a gift.
Right.
That question.
Yes, now we solved that one for all of you guys out there. It is both and something else.
Yes.
So, you know.
And it can be tiny. It doesn't have to.
Oh, yes. And it can be in a blue box. We're okay with that. It doesn't have to be pink or purple. Blue box and says Tiffany's on it. That's okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. So do you have a sassy quote for us?
You know I do. Okay. How about this one? Choose the neighbor before you choose the house.
Well, how about that?
Kind of interesting.
Yeah. I think we'll leave with that.
Okay.
And thank you for joining us. Come to therealestatechics.com. Find us on Facebook, The Real Estate Chicks. Go to Twitter, Real Estate Chicks. We are Kathy Pincus.
And I'm Judy Gibbons.
And here we are. Thanks so much again for joining us, everybody.